Hello.
Hey.
We took a picture instead. Welcome back to the Title Pending Podcast. I'm your host twice a year.
Whenever they feel like it.
Whenever I feel like it, and we felt like it today, and I convinced my lovely partner, girlfriend, lover, wife to be here with me.
Hey.
This is Kay.
I'm Kay.
Kay's been here before. And we have a lot to talk about. There's been quite a bit going on.
Yeah, get comfy.
So, yeah, we don't have any plans. This is more of a chat than anything, I guess. What's been going on in the world of
shit.
us?
Well, in the world of us. Let's see. Well, the elephant in the room saying address me is Hayley Williams, obviously.
Well, yes, obviously. You can't see here, but I do have an Ego Night poster on the other side.
It's behind you.
It's behind you. You will never see it. Hayley Williams released a third solo album. A third solo album has hit the towers, and boy, oh boy, does it.
Does it hit?
Hello.
It hits.
It hit. It hit hard.
Real hard. That was the most fun rollout I think I've ever experienced in my life.
It was fun, but I have never also been more, like,
Scared.
afraid of Hayley Williams. I am 25 and afraid of Hayley Williams.
Terrified.
Horrified even, but also I appreciate it because it's not often that light keeps getting brighter.
Can you make up your mind?
Like, I knew there's always going to be something. I have to charge my laptop. Hold on.
Oh no.
Continue.
Continuing. Yeah, so let's start from the beginning, basically. July.
Was it July?
It was July.
Okay. Wow. It's been a while.
What happened first was the radio.
The radio happened first. So, I have to burp. Sorry. So, public radio, as we know, is dying. And Hayley Williams is an advocate for, supporting your local everything, whether it be your artists or your shops or your radio stations. So what she did, because she knew we were going to listen, is she sent a CD that she burned with 2 of her 20 songs to this radio station. They got to choose which one was released first, and they chose Mirtazapine, which ended up being probably the most optimistic song on this album, which you wouldn't think.
100%.
So we had Mirtazapine as a local file for what, like a week?
Yeah, not even.
Something?
I think it was like Thursday that this happened, and then the songs dropped on Monday.
Yeah, you're the one that's good with dates, so I'm going to rely on you heavily. Don't quote any of us on this because we did not do our research for a timeline.
This is off the dome.
Off the dome. Also, we're wearing the same shirt, if you couldn't tell. I don't know if I'm going to flip it to make sure that we're facing the right way. I don't know if that's going to, like, destroy my, if I'm going to have an ego death. Horrible joke. But we're wearing the thick skull shirt because I got it in a size too small first, so I gave it to them, and then I got my own size.
Well, it wasn't your fault.
The merch
store
fucked up with everybody with this shirt. They all got a size too small.
I didn't want to spend $45 on a shirt, even though I wanted it. But
and I got to keep it, so
I lucked out. Thank you so much. I love it.
You're welcome.
Thanks. No, and one anecdote too is 2 days before the radio station thing happened, she posted a picture of Mirtazapine bottle in a medicine cabinet, and we're like, oh, what's that? What's that?
We didn't put anything together though.
Mm-mm.
As a fan base, we are collectively like, I don't want to say we're pessimistic, but like we don't ever assume that it's music.
Well, we can't get our hopes up. Like,
we can't get our hopes up, and I don't want to like project and then be very disappointed. We're not Swifties. We have not figured out how to do that level of sleuthing as a fan base for the most part. There are people that are able to do it. Shy, I'm looking at you. I don't know why.
Shy the Prophet.
Like, seriously, like most of the stuff she has like seriously predicted has come true, and it frightens me a little bit.
Yeah, we love you.
Yes. But Mirtazapine was released. We had a few days with it on local files before she decided to drop it. And then the hair dye?
The hair dye.
Which I have the box right here, actually.
Oh my god, slay.
The signed by Hayley and Brian limited edition Ego. It's open because I used some of it already.
And if you bought the hair dye,
you were emailed a little code.
What does that unlock?
HayleyWilliams.net. What's on HayleyWilliams.net, you may ask? 17 MP3 files.
17 on a Monday morning, out of nowhere.
Kay was at my house. We were getting bagels.
Yeah.
We were on our way to get Bagel World.
Yeah.
And no, right before we left out, like, Steph, one of our friends, had tweeted after she had bought the hair dye shade that there was a code that came with it, and it unlocked HayleyWilliams.net, and everybody was, like, sharing the code around, because not everybody was buying the hair dye, obviously. But fan base came together.
Yep.
Everybody unlocked those singles, and we were all collectively like,
hey.
now what do we do? What does anyone know what to do?
17 songs.
Something to note.
I think
these
the
songs.
first one I clicked on was Kill Me.
Yeah, in order on. They were kind of in order on mobile, and that's where we first looked at it. Like, it was just in a list. It wasn't, but like if you went on a desktop, it looked like you could just play whatever, which was the intention. Because the intention was for these to just be songs, not an album, not a Grammy-nominated album, let alone
4-time Grammy-nominated.
Let's go. It deserved all 7 that they submitted for, but whatever it was. Anyway, so then
those are my pronouns.
Shut up. Then we had those on local files because those weren't getting dropped, and then they got dropped as singles, individual, everything with their own cover art singles.
Beautiful.
And then
we all changed our profile
pictures, which this is going in my multimodal project for my English class. So if you are in the Hayley Williams story grid, the one where she posted all the profile pictures, if your face is in that, you're going in my presentation for like 2 seconds. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
But it's just a collage of our faces
that Hayley posted on
her story. And that wouldn't be the end of that.
That's not the end. We'll get to that later.
But then fanbase did as fanbase does and started panicking and speculating about when the songs were written and who the songs were about and why she decided to do this and what happened to Paramore's gonna make more music when she said that on the Eras tour, and also what happened on the Eras tour, because if these songs are coming out now, what happened on the Eras tour, because they all look so happy on the Eras tour. What could have possibly fucking happened on the Eras tour? What happened on the Eras tour?
They were fine even at iHeartRadio. What happened
I
after
don't know.
October 23rd?
We'll never know. We'll only know what she tells us, but she has said on previous podcasts that, like, this is the album for fans. This is for the people who get it. This wasn't meant to be what it turned into, which is a fucking number one album, guys.
No more music for the masses.
Except
for the fans.
Except the masses love this shit, unfortunately. And that was proven, if we jump ahead, by the Ticketmaster nightmare.
Scary day.
We won.
We did win.
We won.
We won one battle.
We lost the other one.
It's okay, though.
We have 2 shows in Boston. I'm not done fighting that battle. I am in denial until the day of the show. We are going to get tickets to that show.
Well, yes.
Regardless.
Cheers.
What number were you in line?
Okay,
we did 2 different dates, by the way. They did the first night in Boston. I did the second night in Boston while I was at work, mind you. So there was no way it was happening for me anyway. But they randomized the queue. Doesn't matter how early you enter that waiting room. If you were on a Ticketmaster waiting room, you could be 60,000th in line for a 2.2 thousand cap venue, guys.
Like, oh my god. No, I rolled into the waiting room at like 9:42. I was like, oh shit, I should get into the website. And
just in case.
It also stresses me out too. So I started on my old MacBook, which I was like, this isn't something told me to use my phone on browser, not on the Ticketmaster app, by the way.
That shit's gonna crash.
I think this is what saved me. But I went down and I sat in my dining room right next to the router. When that shit updated, I was number 679.
I hate your ass.
In the queue. I have never been that
I was
low
like
in a queue.
90,000th or something, or 9,000th.
When I tweeted about hiring Etsy witches, I guess I meant it.
They heard you.
They did.
They were coming to your rescue regardless of if you were going to pay them or not, because they wanted you to get those tickets for us.
I
Thank
manifested
fucking God for that, because my ass was sitting in that queue for an hour. I told my boss, I was like, listen, I might need to take my 15-minute early because I need to buy Haley Williams tickets. And he's a Swiftie, so he gets it. So he's like,
It's like,
okay,
understood.
go for it. Go do that if you have to. I don't care. And I was like, slay. So I'm going to go do that. And then I got kicked out of the queue at like 11:15.
Sorry, no more tickets available.
And I was like, no fucking shit. This is a 2.2 thousand cap venue. There are 10,000 plus people in front of me. And then you checked the queue later, and there were like 57,000 people in the queue.
I checked the Boston queue, and it was at 32,000. I tried the New York queue.
It's like 90. 60?
60,000.
Over. So, and a lot of our really like diehard Haley fans didn't get tickets, and I feel so fucking horrible because like this is where we could really get into it, because we all know the Ticketmaster is an evil corporation, and we have failed live music greatly by letting it have a monopoly over ticket sales.
Yeah.
I think personally
Yeah.
Axis is not a lot better, but it is a little better. But it's starting to be, because like they don't have the servers, so it's just going to keep crashing. And Ticketmaster has all the servers, but they don't care. They don't care who gets in first. There's no way to verify that they're real people.
Ticketmaster has their own bots, bro.
Literally, they have their own bots so they can put them on resale, and Ticketmaster still gets the fucking money. Open your eyes, guys. Sheeple.
Sheeple, wake up.
Sheeple, wake up.
Ariana Grande won't save you now.
Dude, she did what she could.
She did.
And I greatly appreciate her. There's rumors going around that Haley's going to do a similar thing. The only thing that worries me is if fans got resale tickets and somehow were able to get them and they get canceled.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to feel bad, but at the same time,
just wait.
Just
Like,
wait.
Don't panic buy resale the day of.
I was going to do it too. I did it for, who did I panic buy resale for? I think it was Paramore when we went to see them, just because it was like
Yeah.
the only thing available for Pitt.
Yeah.
It wasn't sold out. I was just being greedy. But even then, they were like not super duper expensive. They were like,
Yeah.
they weren't cheap, but they weren't My Chemical Romance expensive. I can't believe you did that.
That's-
Were those resale?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
I was stupid then. I didn't know things that I know now.
Well, we had fun and we were close.
That was like the best show of my fucking
Another
life.
thing that happened in the time that we haven't seen you, we saw My Chemical Romance. I don't know, that's not true.
On a full moon, the full
On a
fucking
blood moon?
We got double vampires
Outside?
at Fenway.
At Fenway Park in the pit?
We strolled up after the opener ended, and we were like maybe
This
6
close?
rows back. I could see everything. The B stage, bro. I could see everything.
We should do a concert recap.
We should.
Who did we see?
Should we start in January?
Yeah, starting in January, we went to Something in
Matt.
the Way. Nope,
Yup.
you're right. Matt was first. Matt
Yeah.
Carricus.
January 19th.
Friend of the podcast, Matt Carricus, by the way. If
Shout
you want to
out.
watch that episode,
Click
you should.
here.
No, I'm not putting anything. Well, maybe. So Matt Carricus in January, and then we went to Something in the Way festival, and I got deathly ill afterwards. That was crazy. It was a blizzard.
Oh my
And our
God.
friend from South Carolina was here,
Shout
and
out Sierra.
she hated it. And I don't think she's ever gonna come back to Boston.
I don't blame her.
Although
It's
she
the
did go to
worst
Connecticut
time.
later, but like it wasn't snowing. So,
Yeah.
you're welcome back anytime, Sierra. But like, I get it. It's cold. It gets fucking cold. But Something in the Way Fest this upcoming January, February. Citizen's going to be there. Mama's gonna be there.
Fucking
I forget everybody else. Angel Dust.
Sunny Day Real Estate. I know one song. Who else?
Who was the Tiger's Jaw?
The
Explosions in the Sky, I guess, is going, which
Slay.
is shouts out Chase. They really like Explosions. I think that's what they're called.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't remember, but a lot of great bands. So we're gonna be at that. But anyway, you are better at remembering the order of things. So after February was
February,
what? Also, we'll go back to Haley in a
March.
second. But we don't have any plans.
We
I don't think we didn't do. Did we do anything? In March?
What was that?
My phone.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up my countdown app because I definitely have everything.
Careful, because it might clip if you're too close with your phone to the mic.
You're right. Okay, so next was shout out Scotty, Born Without Bones acoustic set.
Oh, you have that saved. LOL. He
As a
played like
show?
what? Barely. It was a traumatizing event.
A little bit, it's fine. Then it was Citizen with Movements and Scowl, which was
Okay, we went for Citizen. Let's be very clear. I love Scowl, and we were supposed to see them more recently, but
couldn't.
we will get to that. It's later in the year. We had so many other things going on that week. But Scowl is so much fun, and I love them. And I'm mad we couldn't rally, but it's okay. But that show we went to was for Citizen, and it was supposed to be a co-headliner of Citizen and Movements, and it just wasn't.
It really wasn't because
Everybody
tell me why did
was-
Citizen have 8 songs.
They had 8 songs. Movements had like 17. And also everybody there was there for Movements. Like I
Right.
was up there for Citizen.
Like-
No one was fucking moving. I got the set list and then some guy in front
Oh
of
my
me.
God.
I don't know if I talked about this already, but some guy yelled at me and I was like, I literally don't know what to tell you. You were not moving at all during the show. I was, and I'm going to take this set list from you, and now it's behind me.
Like maybe do something.
Maybe do something, I don't know. Maybe move. Maybe shake your ass. Like, one thing about me is I'm going to shake my ass if I am here for a band. And if I just am having more fun than you, I'm going to take the set list. And you don't get to be mad at me for it.
Period.
Anyway, what was after that?
Anxious.
Anxious from the great state of Connecticut.
I hate the Sinclair.
I hate the Sinclair so much. When I
But-
jumped off the stage at the end of the show, I landed on my knees, and nothing was the same ever again.
I couldn't get up.
I know, I felt so bad. I looked back, and you had, like, the most pained expression on your face.
I started sobbing immediately.
I felt so bad because, like, I looked back, but I, like, was also getting pulled by someone, and I was like, I guess I'm going in over here, because, like, they let everybody on the stage at the end of the show. There was no barricade. It was a whole thing.
But you
I
have to
mustered up some strength, and I
understand,
fucking lifted my ass up there, but you were
the
short.
stage was up to here.
And I did not turn around to see if you needed help, and I'm sorry.
I tried, but I can't pull myself up from that.
I know. And no one behind you helped you either, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, so I just went, okay, and I walked away and I sat my ass down. I was like, I'm not doing that. Great show, though.
It was fine.
Ended in embarrassment, but it's okay. Next up was Joe, which, Egg live debut.
We got the live debut of Egg. That show was fantastic. I
Lovely.
hate the TikTokification of concerts and music and live events, and that could be a whole podcast in itself, but I don't make podcasts enough to do that. So I'm gonna rant for a second. I made a TikTok about this, and I'm sure you also have feelings about this because you've also been to 1 million plus shows.
Well, yes.
But when we were younger, like how old were you when you started going to concerts?
Like 13,
Okay, yeah.
12.
We were 13 years old. We were the annoying kids that go to concerts.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we were moving.
Yeah.
I was moving. The first time I ever crowd surfed, I was 15.
Slay.
It was an all-time low, though.
Oh,
So I don't like counting
take
it.
it back.
But, like, maybe we were a little too excited because we didn't know how to act in public. But these kids do not know how to act in public.
No.
And I know the pandemic did some irreparable damage to their brains.
Some?
A lot of irreparable damage to their brains. But I don't want to diss the kids for trying to have fun, but this whole concert etiquette that they're talking about is just not what they think it is.
No. And everybody just, like, especially, like, watching, like, the kids just sit there, like, and looking through, like, the phones most of the time, or, like,
I'm looking through the
trying to
kid's
get-
phone at this point because they won't
Right.
put it the fuck down.
right.
And, like, I'm
sometimes I
fine
do
with
that.
taking videos. I'm fine with you taking a video or two per song if they're, like,
Absolutely.
short and quick. And you're, like, also still moving.
But,
It doesn't
like-
need to be the cinematography, like, perfect shot. Like,
Like, if you're blocking my view the entire time because
gonna
your
hit you.
arm's like this, I'm gonna,
I'm going to hit you and
I'm
get
gonna
you.
open the pit.
Like,
on
that's the other
you.
thing. They hate that.
Yeah.
They hate mosh pits.
They
They
hate
hate crowd
crowd
surfers. They hate fun.
Yeah.
And
They'd rather drop people than put their phone away.
this is at shows,
That's a
by the
whole
way,
thing.
like Turnstile. Like bands that you are obviously going to be moving your ass in a pit, crowd surfing, crowd killing, whatever it may be. These are like harder bands. If you're going to see someone like Phoebe Bridgers, who's like not touring right now, I don't know where that came from, but like someone like that,
Just, like, the
Gracie
quietest artist.
Abrams, or something, do people listen to her? Some people listen to her.
Some people.
I'm not some people, but if you're seeing an artist like Citizen or Turnstile or anything within that realm, and this is happening a lot more, I'm seeing with bands like this recently. It happened when we went to fucking Detroit. It became a thing.
God.
But like, people are going ape shit. They're going to go ape shit.
Well, yeah.
Because for some people, this is their only form of exercise or energy exertion. Literally.
That was
like,
the most millennial thing I've ever
concerts
said.
are my cardio.
Hold on. No.
Get out of my house. But no, seriously, like, this is like where you can let out aggression, where you can like just kind of stim and like freak out. And if I'm getting weird looks because I'm having a good fucking time, I'm gonna like kick you. Like, you are no fun. Like, I understand if someone's being annoying and like whacking you constantly, whatever. But like, if you are not going to move at all,
Like, you can't be.
I'm going to flat tire you.
Yeah.
I'm going to step on you. I'm going to shove you out of my way.
And you know what makes
Because
me
you're
laugh
not-
the most? When people have like t-shirts on their shoulder and they just stand there and it gets lost. And they're like, I lost my shirt. And it's
Oh
like,
my
what
god,
did
that
you
shit pisses
expect?
me off, with the exception of the phone heist at
Yeah.
Turnstile, because everybody was fucking getting their phone stolen.
That was a pickpocketer.
That was crazy. But when you like drop your hat or drop something, if you are not on your hands and knees crawling around, I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Like, if you are not on the ground and you're just trying to shove me out of the way to like, I thought it was my t-shirt that I just paid $200 for. Sounds like a you problem. Mine's literally in my ass right now because that's all I can do with it.
Like, maybe secure it better.
I don't know. I don't know how to help you.
I lost my shoe in Turnstile.
Nice.
I got it back though. I literally went, oh shit. I tried to like sneak it back on my foot. Like, I was wearing laced up shoes too, by the way.
Were they bread laces though?
No.
Oh, real laces.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
that
just
happen?
straight Vans. I
Just
don't
got
know.
yanked?
Somebody flat tired the fuck out of me and it just came off. So like I literally had to like bend down and like grab it and I literally like walked out. It was like one of the greatest nights of my life, honestly. We'll get there. I'm skipping ahead a little bit.
That's
but,
okay. What are we at?
We just did Joe. So after that, 4 days later was fucking Boston Manor finally came back to the United States.
What was it, like 2 years? 3
3
years?
years.
Something stupid?
3 years.
And it's gonna be another 7 until we see them again, because I think
He's-
Henry's wife is pregnant again.
Again?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Which, like, great for them. Good for them. But, like,
Happy
come
for you.
back.
We miss you.
That's what happens when you like bands from the UK.
They also released like
Nothing.
2 albums.
They did
within
really-
the span of a year. So
3. Well, 2
2.
and an EP.
Yeah.
When did Glue come out? 2020?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Great band. Great show. Always fun. I got to hold Henry's hand during Halo. That was cool.
I said hi to him.
Oh my god. Tell that story real quick.
Okay.
Ash
well, I
almost
have
bulldozed me, too,
I
by the
have
way.
to preface this with, I took a Klonopin and then I had a drink.
You're not supposed to drink on Go On a Pin.
I was stupid.
Oh. This
so
was
I
this
was
year,
a
by
little
the way. This wasn't, like-
uninhibited.
Sure.
So Henry walked right past us, and I was like, "Hi, Henry." But like sometimes, like this is what I think I was doing in my mind. Hey, that's what I thought I did. No, apparently I went, "Hi, Henry."
You literally didn't do that.
Okay, I didn't.
No. I told
Okay.
you didn't do that. You just seemed, like, eager, which, like, I would be, too. I just am afraid
Yeah.
of British people.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, what am I gonna do? Just stare at him? No.
Yes.
I'm gonna say hi.
No, because, like, another member, I think it was Ash, which don't quote me on that because I don't know, but, like, almost shoved by both of us, and I was like,
Interesting.
British people are rude. Anyway.
Ish. After that, it was Knuckle Puck.
Copacetic 10-year anniversary. We, kind of went for Knuckle. I kind of went for Knuckle Puck, but we definitely went for Oso Oso to see Scotty, and I wish you would tell that story, please.
No, oh my god, I just remembered.
Please?
What if he sees this?
He doesn't watch this.
Okay, anyway.
And if you do, Scotty,
so
when are we on for an interview? Let me know. You're the one who's busy. I'm just in school. Go ahead, tell the story.
okay.
He's definitely not coming on after this.
Well,
It's
do
not that
I
bad.
do I say like what?
Do you want me to tell the story?
Yeah, you want to tell this one?
So
Well, okay, hold on. Okay, so we are
What
going
venue
to
is
the
this?
Royale. The least
so for
favorite
those of you,
venue.
let's preface real quick. The Royale is the worst venue in Cambridge, Boston. Worst venue, worst staff,
Not
worst.
Cambridge.
in Cambridge or Boston.
Oh,
like
yeah, you're right.
between the two, like Crystal Ballroom ass, like Sinclair kind of ass. I don't mind the Sinclair as much. I don't like their parking though.
It's just too small for what Anxious was.
Yeah, but Royale trumps in the worst
of the
venue
worst.
category, like 100%.
First of all, you have to walk up a million stairs.
A
to
million
get in.
stairs. I've seen so many bands here, and like at this point, you would think that like I would get used to it, but it's so many stairs.
So many. I mean, they're beautiful, grand stairs, but
This venue does not deserve these stairs.
No, it's not royal at all.
No.
So anyway, we're walking into the show. We scan our tickets, get our wristbands for our IDs.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
We're wicked high. Also, like we reek of weed.
Yeah, wicked high because
we parked across the street. We did not have enough time to air out. There was no line. We went in. They let us in. This is the same night. This is the same night the security guy was this like older like Eastern European dude, bald, buff. He didn't even scan us with the metal detector, the whoop whoop wand. Nope, nothing. Okay, and like let us go, and we were like,
no, but the worst.
We could have like gotten cocaine in here.
Not that I'd try. But
Not that I would try with cocaine. I don't know why I said that, but
it's
we reeked. So like it was good that he wasn't like yeah. We go up the staircase.
No, but you ready for this part? The worst thing is that my tummy started hurting on the way in. We're like 3 lights away, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel good. And I was like,
we gotta get in there, and I gotta take
to the
a
bathroom.
shit.
And so
shit.
It subsides for a few minutes. We smoke in the parking garage, we start walking up the stairs. All of a sudden, I see this like man come up next to us, and I don't think
red
anything
flag.
of it. Because I'm just trying to ignore it and, like, move on with my life. But no, and then he goes like this to Willow.
And I'm about to fucking... You can't do that to anyone, let alone me. Because I shut down immediately, and I was like, I'm going to punch this dude in the face if I do not calmly, collectly, like, tell him to get the fuck off. Because I didn't know who it is. We haven't gotten there yet. But I thought this was a random guy, and he just goes... Isn't it great that we're going to this show together? And, like, throws his arm around me. Kay has to shit and is in front of me.
I'm, like,
locked
sweating.
in.
Like,
and I'm, like, and then I look and I'm like, oh, it's the lead singer of the band we came to see.
Well,
one of our friends, acquaintances, question mark?
The band he's playing in tonight, Oso is not the band he's the lead singer of.
Oh, right. He's the lead singer of a different band that we love a lot and have seen multiple times that we mentioned earlier, Born Without Bones. He is, what is the bass guitarist?
Bass, I think.
Something. He's in Oso.
I don't remember.
Or touring with Oso. I don't even know if he's a member of Oso. I don't think he is.
No.
I don't know anything about that. But he was, like, saying hi to us, and Kay, like, didn't even notice that I was, like, like, you were gunning for that bathroom. You were like, I need to, and then you turned around, you said hi, and, like, he was like, I can't do, it's like, we'll catch up later, and then he left.
No. It was, like, a full 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, and you were, like, gone.
I'm literally actively like, okay, trying to like not fucking shit myself. And then we saw our friends and started talking. Was like, hi guys, I'm bi. And then it was fine after that.
Sounded like you said I'm bi, and I was like, this is a development.
No, maybe 10 years ago.
And then they ran to the bathroom, and then we didn't see Scotty again because he was up there in the balcony, which was like blocked off for the artist or whatever. I was like, listen, we're not even staying until the end of Snuckle Puck. We're listening to the album because of the copacetic 10-year anniversary, and then we're going to go because I have to work in the morning. And he was like, that sucks. See you later, bye. We haven't seen him since.
Nope.
And they haven't been touring. Or, well, Oso kind of been touring, but
not here.
No. Then what?
Then it was Fall Out Boy.
Oh, jeez. Remember when we said we were never going to go to Boston Calling again?
We've now gone twice since we said
yeah, we can't stop going to Boston Calling. No, because I originally said it after 2018. I was like, I'm done. Because I went for 21 Pilots in 2014 when it was at Boston City Hall Plaza, which was like not what Boston Calling is now. It was 2 stages. It
used to be twice a year.
Twice a year, and I went in September of 2014, and I met 21 Pilots right before Tyler got really, really high before an interview. If you know what you know.
One of my favorite videos.
It's a great video. But then I went for Paramore in 2018, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this again. It's a long festival. And at this point, it was at the athletic complex. They weren't headlining. They were like second to last. The Killers were headlining, and I stayed for them.
Okay.
Well.
Hold on.
And that was also when I was supposed to see Citizen for the second time, but I missed their set because I couldn't find parking.
Damn.
I love Cambridge.
Sort of the same thing happened to me, but with Turnstile the year after. I missed them, and I was like...
I forgot Turnstile did Boston Calling.
Yeah.
But anyway, after that I said it was done. And then I met this one. And this one just gets tickets to Boston Calling sometimes for no reason.
Well,
or used to. Like, you and your
no.
mom...
Well, so
in the time we've been together, we've been to Boston Calling 3 times.
Yeah, but that's only because... So I went with my mom in 2019, and we saw 21 Pilots. We
Didn't
got
go to that.
tickets for 2020 because it was supposed to be fucking Foo Fighters, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Rage Against the Machine.
Yes, I wanted to go to that so
And a million
bad.
people on the undercard, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking going. And then you know what happened. So we rolled our tickets over to 2021. They said, not again. We rolled our tickets to 2022. That's how we got
Was there
them.
no 2021?
Mm-mm. It was
Oh.
2022. So that's
I
when
know
we went.
they originally tried to get the lineup back, and they couldn't get Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they couldn't get Rage
Rage.
Against the Machine. So then it was like some other lineup with the Foo
Yeah.
Fighters and like 2 other bands.
Well,
and
no.
then they canceled that.
Well, that was the double 9 Inch Nails year.
That's what ended up happening.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get 9 Inch Nails and the Strokes and Metallica.
Yeah.
And then we saw some of Metallica before we decided to leave. This was 2022, right?
Yeah.
And this was the year we saw Born Without Bones for the first time.
Yes, they played there.
We saw Joe, which was so cool because it was Decide era, so he was wearing like the outfits and the wig. It was great. We saw Japanese Breakfast. We saw who else did we see? Is that the year that we were supposed to see Francis Forever and then it got rained out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
That sucked because that was the day where we wanted to see them and then something else, I think. But we stayed home and watched Stranger Things season 4 instead.
Yep.
And then the Strokes dropped out that day.
Sad.
So then 9 Inch Nails played twice. And we didn't see any 9 Inch Nails because we didn't care.
Yeah. No, we didn't even go the second day. We went into Boston. We couldn't find any parking. It was pouring rain. We said, fuck it, and we just went home.
But what about the third day?
That was Metallica.
Oh. What about the first day?
First day was the first 9 Inch Nails, which we watched.
Did we see the whole thing?
No, we left halfway through.
Yeah.
It was late. We're like, we don't care.
That was when we left early. And then we left early for Metallica, too, because we don't care about Metallica.
Yeah. Well,
and
no,
then
we didn't even stay for them. We left her, like, before Weezer came on, because we were like,
did we
let's
really?
get out of here.
I forgot Weezer went that, too.
Yeah.
We don't like Weezer. Have I said that before? Because I say it all the time in real life. I hate Weezer. And then last year was Paramore. No, 2 years ago was Paramore.
Ago.
Ew. 2 years ago was Paramore's headliner. So obviously we were there all fucking day. That's the only day we went to, though.
I literally locked the fuck in. Well, no,
You
I went
got
to
sun
Friday.
poisoning.
Yeah.
You went Friday because you went to see the Foo Fighters.
I did. This
Um,
is before shit went down, and I don't fuck with them anymore because they're making all this stupid AI videos.
Are
It
they?
pissed me the fuck off.
I didn't even know that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
that's
got
really
an
upsetting.
Email from them, and they're like, "We have something for you," or whatever. And I watched them like, "This is totally AI," and then it like got worse, and I was like, "So fuck you, Dave." Anyway,
First you cheat on your wife and then you use AI. Pick a fucking struggle, bro. You and your Everlong tattoo.
somewhat long. Wait.
Wait.
No.
Hold on. So you went for the Foo Fighters. Who else was that? Who was there that day? I feel like I was jealous.
Niall Horan.
No, that wasn't it.
I don't think we really watched anyone else because we went at like 4:30. We're
Real.
like, we don't want to be here.
I was trying to convince you to like get your mom to give me your ticket. I was like, I'll go with you instead. I want to see the Foo Fighters. And then Paramore, which was also the day of like Maren Morris.
Oh my god.
And Maren Morris, the middle is like a very big inside joke with our friend group with Max and Haley. For some reason, I don't even actually know why. I don't know if this is where it originated when we saw her because Haley wasn't there, so I think it was before. Or was it after? I don't know. It might have been then.
Or did he just play it at like one of the parties?
Probably.
Like, I think we all just like got a giggle out of it. And it stuck.
It's a banger. It comes on shuffle for me sometimes because it's on my like year playlist and because I think I did it when we went to Detroit.
Oh my god.
Great song.
Banger.
And Paramore. And then
We didn't go in 2024.
thank God
skip it.
we did skip Boston Calling last year. There was nothing
I did want to
really.
see Chapel Roan, but
Did that end up happening?
Yeah, she played
Yeah,
basketball.
it was All Things Go that she didn't play, which that was also last year, and
Finding out
we
the
went to
day
that
before.
the day before.
I was literally packing my bags to drive to their
What am I
house
gonna wear to
get on the
chapel?
train. And they're like, LOL.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
It's okay. Renee rapped and Monet were so great.
Wet. Wet 2 days.
Yeah, it rained a lot. I thought
Wet.
you meant.
Oh, no. It was a
Hold
wet
on.
2 days. That was last year, but
Oh, it sucked.
a
I was
wet
so
couple
cold.
of days.
Oh my god.
It was
so rainy.
disgusting. I brought one pair of pants like a moron.
I did not.
It
pack
rains
right.
every fucking time I go to New York.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh my god.
And of course, it's the most walkable city on earth, apparently. But like, so I'm walking everywhere because I'm not gonna drive in New York.
I'm walking here.
I'm not gonna take the trains in New York,
I'm not taking
and
a
if I can
cab.
help it, I'm not
Yeah.
taking a cab. I'm not taking an Uber.
Mm-mm.
I'm walking
Well,
in
we
the
did take one
fucking
Uber.
rain. We did take. Well, we had to. It
We
was
had to.
pouring, and also I was drunk.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was years ago. We're not gonna go there again. What else did we do this year?
Well, we didn't finish talking about Fall Out Boy. We got sidetracked.
What time did we leave? Because I feel like we saw someone before Fall Out Boy. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, no.
Did we witness All Time Low, or did we manage to miss that?
No, we saw the beginning of it, and then
We literally
left.
walked away, and we were
No,
like,
we
really-
went back to the car because
Oh,
I was
yeah!
gonna die. I had a twisted tea and I had to finish it, and I said,
Bro,
no.
Boston Calling has the most
Ugh,
mid-alcoholic selection.
So bad.
Mid-ass
Truly.
vendors. Sorry.
Truly or twisted tea. That's it. Like, the food's not even that good either. Like, it's just
Everything
mid
I
all
had, I
around.
was like, this leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially with All Time Low playing in the background.
oh my god, it was so bad.
So yeah, we left, and because Fall Out Boy
We
was
sat in the
headlining-
car. It was hot out, and we were like, I'm gonna throw up and die, and we're gonna go home, and I need a nap.
Yeah.
And then we rallied
We rallied.
because it got cooler out, because it got darker.
Yes, and I locked in, and then I had a fucking life-changing night again. I love
Great
Fall
set
Out
list for a
Boy.
festival.
Yeah, it was the days of Fall Out past. That was weird. Set list, so they had all the decorations and everything, and I don't know. I don't remember what happened. I blacked out. Wow.
Excuse me.
We got Fame Infamy 8 Ball.
That was nuts. I was expecting something lame. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I was like, if it's gonna be like,
It's gonna be a Mania song, and I'm gonna be pissed. I don't hate
did?
Mania as much as I used to when it
Just-
came out, but
well, yeah, no, I was a hater at first because I don't know, I hated like trap drums, and that was like a whole bias I got over from unlearning things from my parents.
hip hop bad.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it was amazing, and what happened, I don't remember.
I'm sure it was
I'm
fantastic.
sure it was great.
I
have
don't
videos.
recall though.
Oh yeah, no, like I had never heard a Mania song live before.
Really?
That. Yep.
Had we not?
Mm-mm.
And we got what?
Last of the Real Ones, which is like the one that they're
The
gonna play.
pop hit, obviously. Is that the
Um,
only one they played off that album?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think so.
This one has a knack for remembering like every single song we've heard live for whatever reason. For the most part, it's kind of scary.
Autistic.
So am I. I don't have that type of autism.
It's okay. Different flavors. Can't both be strawberry. I don't know. Anyway, next is
Okay.
Halsey, which
That was not the next one.
yes, it was.
Oh, the first. Okay, I thought you were talking about Badlands. I was like, "There's no goddamn
We
way."
saw Halsey 3 times this year.
I know, and
Holy
I forget. Okay, so 2025 has been like the shortest, longest year ever.
It's been the weirdest fucking year of my life.
The first year of my fully developed, apparently, frontal lobe, although I guess it's 32 now, so maybe
No,
not.
that's for men.
Is it just for men?
Yeah, because women are forced to grow up faster. Not that I'm calling you. Wait,
Well, biologically, yes.
biologically.
And also, I'm not taking hormones, so I do still have
Well, yeah.
everything that a woman would.
Yeah, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Regardless, first year of 25, first year of having a full brain, apparently. Ask a scientist, don't quote me on that. And it felt like I don't even know how to describe it. It was the, like I said, longest, shortest year ever. It just felt like so much happened so quickly.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, it's only, like, at some point I remember going, oh, it's only August. Oh, it's only, like, it wasn't over yet. Like,
No,
and it's still not over. It's only December. It's the first day of December.
No, but I'm like, what do you mean it's December again already?
Right.
It was literally just 2005.
To be fair, okay, I wouldn't go that far. I wasn't conscious really in 2005, so I don't know. But to be fair, 2024 went by like that for me, and 2023 took forever. So, if I'm remembering it correctly, but maybe I'm not, because time is an illusion and everything is relative, and I'm scared.
Yeah. What do you mean it's going to be 2026?
That's not a real year. That's not happening, and I don't believe in that at all. Sorry.
I mean, 2025 didn't feel real, and now it's almost over, but it really has been 2015, like, part 2.
Yeah. We'll get into that, though.
Yeah.
We're already 40 minutes into this podcast. Look at us go.
Halsey, we had Barricade, and it was amazing.
This was before everybody started going insane and camping, like, 2 days, 3 days in advance for Halsey. Like, it was happening.
There were people overnight.
And, like, we went to the line at like 10 a.m. They were at the Kohl's across the street, and I was like, you know what, might as well. It's Mansfield. Like, even if we get 50, we could still get Barricade. So we got our numbers, and then everybody sat in their car, and we like ate and smoked, and like I talked to the person in the front of the line. Monique was very nice, and she was like, I literally don't care if you leave or come back. Like, I'm not making a big deal out of it. Now, it doesn't matter if I get there the day of 9 a.m., that line's going to be down the block for Halsey. And for, like, a lot of artists that just shouldn't be camping. And I'm really afraid for Haley's tour.
I'm so scared.
I need y'all to cooperate. And I need her team to give out wristbands, like, 10 a.m. day of again. So I can go the fuck home and shower and show up and be good for her.
Yeah, we need people to be able to shower. Please.
Like, I am so serious when I say, if you guys are going to camp overnight, you need to figure out a system where you can go to your hotel and take a fucking shower, or go back home and take a fucking shower. Because if you are going to stay there for 3 days because you want a spot at the Barricade, and Hayley Williams catches a fucking whiff of your dank ass, absolutely not. Especially not in my town. Not in Boston. If you reek, you're going to the back. I don't need her smelling you and thinking Boston is smelly.
No. Like,
Knock it off.
No.
Like, I need you guys to understand deodorant is not, like, optional.
Like, you should
when it comes to this type of shit, like, you need to be something.
We're too close together, like.
I'm already gonna get your sweat on me. I don't want to get your stink on me also. And, like, I stink, too. But I wear deodorant, and I make sure I'm clean, and I don't smell anywhere. Like,
because you're
if it's bad enough that I can, like,
it.
If it's bad enough that I can smell you, it's bad. Like, if you are just, like, having an off day, and you think you smell, and I, like, nope. That's different.
The worst thing,
if you reek, and you know you reek, but, like, oh, I camped for 3 days, so obviously I'm gonna reek, but, like, I'm not gonna go home and shower. Ew.
Like, we're gonna make fun of you. We're gonna, like, point
I'm going to tweet about you.
Like, get out of here, buddy.
Same thing if you fucking fart the entire time.
Oh my god.
Like,
sometimes you have
that
to
happened
let
at
one
Back to
out.
Badlands, like, the first night. We were getting crop dusted, and, like, I saw tweets after, and everybody was like, yeah, that pit fucking stinky. And I don't know what happened. I don't know who had really, really, like,
get your gut checked out.
Like,
you might have SIBO.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but, like, if you're farting, like we all do it, especially at a show, no one can hear you fart, no one can tell where it came from, really.
But, like, the whole show.
And it getting, like,
it
worse lingered. And, like,
putrid.
Bad. So bad. Anyway, getting ahead of ourselves, that was in November.
Bad was Halsey.
Halsey was fantastic. That entire show was incredible, and I can't believe that they did 2 tours within a year while diagnosed with cancer.
They're, like, getting chemo still. Like, they're
going on stage with a port, like,
the strongest soldier out there.
Oh my god. And her fans are so fucking mean. Like, I know we're getting sidetracked.
And the label is mean. Like, can we just
the label can suck my dick. Like, can we
just burn the basement that they're in?
That Columbia Records runs out of?
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. After that, we saw Citizen again. This time with Turnover, the Peripheral Vision 10-year anniversary
That almost
tour.
wasn't a thing either. Like, when the tour was originally announced, it was just Turnover, and I was like, I'm gonna get tickets to that anyway. Yeah. Citizen was on the bill in a couple of cities. Boston was not one of those cities. So I was like, we could go to Brooklyn. And that's what a few of our friends ended up doing because they bought tickets before because they're, like, huge Citizen fans. And they were like, we're going to go to Brooklyn because Citizen's Brooklyn. And we were like, I'm going to get tickets to this anyway because I love this album. And then Citizen was announced after, and I was like, OT.
Like,
I win.
yay.
Again. Dude, I don't know what
win.
happens. I am blessed with seeing Citizen, like, 4 times a year for the last, like, 3 years.
Yeah. It's been at least twice a year. Like,
since 2022, I have seen them at least twice a year, I think.
I've now seen them how many times? Like
6, 5?
8 times.
That many? I've seen them like 12.
Hold
So
on.
that makes sense, actually,
I
yeah.
need to look it up right now. But, yeah, no, they're my most seen artists. It actually might be 10.
Yeah, mine too.
I think they hit 10.
They just surpassed Paramore with 12 for me.
Wow.
That's too many
No,
times.
that
I'm going to
doesn't-
see them again in 2 months. Hi!
Hey.
Citizen and Turnover, that was a great show. Peripheral Vision, 10-year anniversary show. We saw a lot of 10-year anniversary shows this year.
Yeah, that makes me feel so old, but
Copacetic. We saw Badlands. We saw Peripheral Vision. We saw Everybody's Going to Heaven. That's 4 right there.
wow. Yeah.
We technically saw Blurry Face, but we didn't see Blurry Face because the label did not let them do Blurry Face 10-year anniversary tour.
Is Paris the White Noise?
Yes,
tour?
that's
Yeah.
in December. That's in like 2 weeks. 2015 was a year for music.
Holy fucking shit! Yeah. It
Yeah.
was. I was conscious then too, so.
I remember it all.
Yeah, I remember like the Badlands rollout and how I couldn't get tickets because my dad had lost his job that summer and like was begging my mom. Like I found screenshots of like the code and it was keep running and I'm like, Mom, please, please, and she's like, no,
We can't do it.
I was like, fuck.
That was when I ended up skipping. I wasn't like I think that was in my like. No, my like disdain for Halsey. For a second, I had a phase where I didn't like Halsey. I think that was like 2016
It
or
was
something.
After Closer, honestly.
That might have been it.
Yeah, I think because it blew up way too much. I was like, oh, she's like way too mainstream and pop, and it's like whatever.
And also like the shit she was just saying.
Yeah.
And she was like just saying stupid shit. And I was like, all right, I'm over it. Like people are gonna make fun of me for liking Halsey. And then Hopeless Fountain Kingdom came out, and I was like, just kidding, I don't care.
I completely missed that
Sorry,
era.
Halsey. Really?
Yeah, I've still never.
That was the
listened
first
to
time I
album
saw
in full.
her. What did you say? What did you say?
I've still never listened to the album in full.
I can fix you.
I'm hopeless.
No! You can't make that joke. You haven't listened to the album.
Yeah, you're right.
That tour was really good. I saw that with a friend in my class that I was not very close with. And she was like, I need someone to go to Halsey with me. And I was like,
Wasn't that one like on her birthday?
no, I don't think so.
Oh.
It was in October. It was like the day before I saw Paramore and met them.
Oh shit. Slay.
2017. It's at TD Garden.
Oh my
It
god.
was crazy. Anyway, this year, what did we just go over?
We were talking about.
What was
Oh.
that? Did you just purr at me?
Did
you
I?
hear it? Did you hear it? Like you're little. Anyway.
No, my body's just giving out. Sorry.
Oh, cute. Nice.
After that, it was Blonde Shell.
I don't have a lot to say
Slay.
about Blonde Shell. It was fun.
It was
a
fun.
good album.
It was a good, yeah.
Great album. One of my top of the year.
The next one was a surprise show that we didn't plan on going to, but we did, and I'm so glad we did. Hosier.
Oh, slay. Yeah.
That was so
Haley's
fun.
mom was selling tickets because they got better tickets for the night before or after. I don't remember which one. I think the night after. And I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, ooh, I'll buy those. And it was during a heat wave.
Yeah.
And I was really mean to the people behind us because I thought they were in our seats, and they were being assholes because they were already drunk. And then the
It's a whole
girlfriend was
thing.
like, she was like, you should try being nicer to people. And I was like, you're wasted. And, like, you're not listening to me, so, like, it doesn't matter.
like, maybe if everybody could read the rows, right?
Maybe if they didn't skip a row.
To be
They
fair, they
skipped
make
a
it
row.
weird. And I've had this exact issue happen before with my mom and I when we went to see Pink. we were in the wrong row because they don't label it. They put it on like the half step, so you don't know if it's for the row
Also, they
before
skipped
or after.
or something.
Yeah, it's like it's bullshit.
Stupid.
Stupid Fenway grandstands. I don't know.
Anyway,
be in the pit instead.
yeah, for $800 a ticket.
Then it was a long time. We didn't have anything in July or August. It skipped right to
2 months.
Yeah. September was MCR.
No,
we didn't have anything in the summer.
2 months
well,
of nothing.
Yeah,
I didn't go to anything without you, did I?
No, I don't think you did, but I went to one without you.
Who was it?
Fucking The Offspring and Jimmy Eat World,
Right.
because I got free tickets, and I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah, we didn't do anything for the summer,
Nothing happened.
which was nice.
Yeah.
Because then we
Saves
got
money.
smacked in the face.
I was then shot 57 times.
I was then shot 57 times.
We saw MCR.
In the pit.
the
Crazy.
pit.
Nuts.
We
We went over
saw-
that.
Ethel Cain was next.
Oh my god, yeah, that was a good show.
That was a good
I won't
show.
lie. And we had seen her at All Things Go, but we weren't like at an Ethel Cain show. You know what I mean?
That was like a million miles away.
like she was over there and we were over
Yeah.
here, but like then we were on the
This
floor.
was-
Roadrunner is a great venue, by the way. We love Roadrunner.
And we saw Haley, and it was awesome. We got to spend the
Our
whole
friend
show with
Haley,
her.
not Haley Williams. We aren't there yet.
Well,
That's
no.
next year.
Yeah, not yet. After that, Turnstile and Mannequin Pussy.
Incredible show. Had the best time of my life. Please tell them the story.
Okay, so
Another bodily fluid story for
you
you.
just want to embarrass me
No.
tonight.
You do this to yourself. We just have to recap everything.
It's just my semi-functioning body likes to
Give
me good
out
stories and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see. Turnstile. Obviously, I'm gonna go fucking hard because it's Turnstile. So I jumped around and I danced and I moshed and whatever. I practiced.
After you had how
two-stepping.
many drinks?
3.
Right.
3 ciders, like normal sized cans. But it was a little too much sloshing around in my tummy for me, I guess. So I kept getting out of the pit, and I had to like go by the fence on the side and like sit down, make myself sit down because I was getting way too like.
We had
fucking
separated at
worked
this
up.
point, by the
Well,
way.
yeah, we lost
Like,
each other
I
for
had
a
no
bit.
idea that this was happening. I was like over here, and then I was over there, and I was over here. You were like also around,
Wherever.
and then over here by the fence. I was
Yeah.
over by the fence.
I was over by the fence. So I had to sit down by the fence, but then they kept playing songs that I wanted to dance to, so I kept getting up, and I was like, no, I gotta sit down. And so it's just me, like, dizzy as fuck, because,
Right.
shout out,
Unknown autoimmune disorder, probably.
in here, possible
When we
pops,
get a
I don't know.
diagnosis, I don't know.
Standing up, jumping around, not good, makes me go boom down. Anyway.
Makes me want to.
So, I finally meet back up with Willow. They come over and see me by the fence, and I'm like, hi.
And I'm like, oh no,
was
why
like,
are
I
you
don't
sitting
feel good.
down?
And then
And I'm drunk, and I have just like probably gotten whacked in the nose again.
oh yeah.
And I finally find you, and then I'm
And-
like, okay, so like we'll hang back here, we'll stand out, you can like chill, and then
I'm like,
I gotta throw up.
I'm gonna throw up. So there was we were on the grass, so like it was fine. But there was
See, you thought it was fine.
no, it really wasn't. But
I was pretty sure security was gonna come get you and throw us out for you being too drunk.
yeah,
But like there was no way you were gonna puke in a trash can.
that would have been
because
ableist though.
you cannot prove that you were diagnosed with anything that would cause you to throw up to that extent.
You're right.
So no, they would throw us out for being too drunk.
No, but you see,
And Max was like
if
somewhere
I jump
else.
around that much though, even without the alcohol, that happens.
No, that's fair. I'm not blaming you for it.
no.
I'm
but
just
so
saying
the
it's-
audience knows that I really wasn't too drunk.
No, I am joking. Yeah, you definitely
Um,
weren't like too drunk. You could handle yourself, but like you were throwing up.
Yeah, but I got it out and I rallied and I was like, well, I want to.
And then you went back in.
because they're gonna play some good songs, and I was.
And then we lost each other again.
Yeah, and it's fine. And then I, like, helped some girl who got, like, almost trampled, and it's just, like, she, like, went down, and she just, like, hermit crabbed. And I was like, girl,
Oh, I hate when people do that.
You gotta
get the
like,
fuck
do you
up.
need help up? And she's like, yeah. And so, like, I, like, mama bared it. I, like, grabbed her, and I got her out of there, made sure she was okay. But, like,
That show was
and then
great.
I lost my shoe. I already said that.
Stage at Suffolk Downs is a great outdoor venue. I prefer it to the Xfinity Center. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah. Is that the one they made me take my belt off at? What show was that?
That might have been that, yeah.
I was pissed.
That was annoying. That was weird.
That was so weird. I've never had to take a belt
Was it that
off.
show? No, I think it was one that we were inside. Was that later?
It might have been 21 Pilots. Yeah, it was on my birthday.
Yeah, it was on 20. It was at
It was
21
on my
Pilots,
birthday. They made me
which
take my belt
was
off.
our next show, I think. Did we have one in between Turnstile and the first 21 Pilots show?
Nope.
No. So at the end of September, on Kay's birthday, and then the next day, October 1st, on our 4-year anniversary, we saw
Slay.
21 Pilots twice. Now, what this meant for us, because they were not coming to Massachusetts, was that we are going to drive to Connecticut after my... No, did I have class that day?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, after my class on Tuesday, which ended at 3:15, right?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, because we did. I remember one of them was Wednesday, and then we had to take a long drive, and that was the class that also ended at 3:15. So both
Yeah.
my classes. No, I might have skipped.
You skipped your
I
second
skipped
one
it.
on Tuesday.
So I went to my first class, and then we took a 2.5 hour or something drive to Hartford, Connecticut, and then
No.
what?
It was like an hour and 40 minutes, and we tried to get dinner beforehand, but the place was just, like, abandoned. Like, we couldn't get in.
Was that?
That was
What
Connecticut.
place was that?
I don't remember what it was called, but it was, like, weird. We had to, like, drive through this, like, park, basically, and we parked near these
Oh
golfing guys.
yeah. And then it was like at a golf course or something,
Yeah.
and it was closed for some reason.
we
And then, like, there were these guys, like, drinking in the parking lot after playing golf. Like, the golf course was open, but, like, no one was eating there.
that
Doesn't
restaurant,
matter.
it was-
But, like, we did not get food there. We got Wendy's instead, I think.
yeah.
And then we went to... That one, it worked out fine, but then I had class the next day at 8 in the morning, so we went from Hartford back home to my house.
Yeah. I
in-
drove home at, like, midnight.
Which, like,
We got
props to
home at, like, 2 in the
you,
morning.
because I was out. Like, there was traffic towards the end, too.
Well,
and I
because
was
there was
like,
so much
what?
construction, it was down to
Yeah.
one lane on the highway, so it was stopped for like a good portion, and like my Spotify just kept playing like the weirdest, scariest songs.
And I was
like,
knocked
this
out
isn't
at this
helping.
point. I was, like, going like this. I
Yeah.
was, like, so tired.
But
And then I
was
went to
like,
both my
whatever.
classes on Wednesday. So I went to my 8 a.m. the next day, and then I had a class for 3 hours from 12:30 to 3:15. So 2:45, whatever.
And you went in full gear, like full
Yeah, I went in my
outfit.
my dripped out red pants and, like, 21 Pilots merch. No, I wasn't wearing merch, but, like, I had the
No.
tape on and everything. And then there was a reading because it's for my major. It's a creative writing class. It's like a long ass whatever.
Very
So
important.
I went to the class because I thought I couldn't miss it. There was a reading. She was great. She was wonderful. Towards the end, no one was asking questions, and, like, people were still kind of standing there. So I looked at my professor. I was like, I gotta go. And he's like, okay, bye. And I was like, okay, bye. And then Kay picked
And
me up, and
I
then
got
we
a
drove
sub.
3.5, 4 hours
Yeah, yeah.
to Maine, to Bangor, Maine,
Bangor, Maine.
which is pretty much Canada almost. for some
oh
reason.
my God. Bangor, Maine,
And that
Bangor,
was
Maine.
probably the best, one of the best shows on that tour.
Oh my God, it was fucking amazing.
Because nothing went wrong, I don't think. The only thing
No.
was they didn't have the Heavy Dirty Soul car.
Well, oh well, but they turned off the auto tune on Tally. They
Oh,
listened.
I don't think that was, that was definitely.
It was the first time they turned it off on it, and he hit that note, and it didn't fuck it up, and it was amazing. And what else happened? I forget. He walked right past us. Well,
he
both of them walked right past us.
a few times. I touched Josh's shoulder, and I felt bad about it because I couldn't tell if I, like, crossed a line. But, like, everybody had their arm out, and I just kind of, like, did that, and then he walked by, and I was like, ah! You know what I mean? I did just squeeze the bicep real quick. But I didn't, like, grope him or anything. I just kind of had my arm out, even like that.
And like Halsey's stupid fans.
That was crazy. Oh
not
my
fans.
God. People are, like, groping Halsey's ass. What's that about? Get the fuck out of here. And then when they got exposed, they were like, oh, you ruined someone's life. Like, first of all, she's a paralegal. She'll live. But also, why are you molesting people?
Like, I thought she was gonna fall. Like, that's
No,
why
you-
there's a security
You were
guard behind her.
groping their
Their-
butt cheek.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, 21 Pilots was awesome. Great birthday show, great anniversary show. After that was the show of a lifetime.
Everybody's going to heaven?
Yes.
Was that really next?
It was.
We didn't have anything between that?
Nope. I mean, I'll double check, but I really don't think so.
October something. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
11th? Yeah, it was like a week later.
Yeah, we rented a car and we drove to Detroit.
Because we couldn't find a cheap enough round trip flight. So 3 of us, me, Kay, and Max, who's always here in spirit,
Yes.
took a lovely, beautiful 12-hour road trip
It
from
was longer than that, I think.
14-hour road
Yeah.
trip
We
from
left at like 9 a.m.
Yeah, we left later than we wanted to, but
Yeah.
like we
didn't
took
get
our
there.
time. We went the day before. Like I had called out of work, so I was like, we don't need to
Yeah,
rush.
I took the day off. We moseyed our way through New York and Pennsylvania and Ohio and then Michigan, and we saw so many things, and it was
Weird. It was a weird couple days because our Airbnb was right across the street from a mosque. So at sunrise, which I think at that point was like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, because it wasn't quite yet, like it was pre-daylight savings, right? So into a microphone, just one guy. It wasn't like a whole mosque of people singing. It was one guy
Like on a
into a
neighborhood
microphone
loudspeaker.
right outside our fucking door. That neighborhood was weird in general. Like
yeah.
that street was closed and it was super dead, and like we were across the street from a giant factory, and the
Everything is
venue,
factories.
everything in Detroit is a
Crazy.
factory. And then on the other side of that factory was the venue, but it took 10 minutes to get to because that factory was so big and you have to go around it.
You can't walk. It's not a walkable city.
You can't walk through a factory either.
Watch me.
You didn't do it.
Yeah, because I had all of you and I didn't want to, you know.
Oh, it's our fault. It's our
Yeah.
fault that they didn't walk through a factory.
Yeah.
Okay. But show's
Yeah.
incredible. I missed part of Stain and part of 10 because I got whacked in the nose and had to go blot it, and I lost my high nostril piercing for a little bit.
Peace.
I got it back though.
Yay! I had to pee real bad, and so then I started missing the beginning of Ring of Chain, and I said, not today, motherfucker, and so I ran out, and then I heard it, and I kind of just, like, partied in the back by myself most of the time, because,
And now I'm on VHS forever.
oh my god, we got the VHS. That's gonna be so crazy, I cannot wait.
I stage dove so many times to the point where Matt said he saw me.
Hell yeah.
And, like, you know how you black out when you go to shows and, like, don't really remember what you're doing?
oh yeah.
I have seen so many videos of me jumping into the crowd and, like, not coming back up.
I just,
Like, there's one that I posted on my story where I, like, yeeted myself into the crowd, and then you don't see me.
they went
And I
down.
was like, wow. But I didn't, like, hit my head on anything besides that other person's head at that one point with my
Ooh.
face. But
Ow.
I remember once I dove in and I saw Max, and I was like, hi!
I just being like, oh, there they go. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's my girlfriend.
I told my dad that they were selling a VHS of the show, and he goes, you know we have a VCR, right? And I was like, oh, interesting.
Oh,
Because
you
I guess.
do?
I think there's one in the other room.
When I told my dad that they were selling the VHS, he was like, they don't have DVD money by now. I
No.
was like, no, Dad,
They don't,
it's Detroit.
because movements are going to lie and say that they're going to do a co-headliner, and then they're not going to do a
Yeah.
co-headliner.
They're gonna give
And then
him
Pat
a
Miranda's going to put a Cash App on the fucking...
Pat Miranda's Cash App in bio.
No. Don't give that fucker any more money. He doesn't need it. And then, that was it. No. We saw Halsey twice.
was Halsey.
We saw Halsey twice, and then we saw the Basement Yard. Halsey twice, and that was in the middle of the camping debacle. This is when it started getting really, really bad. Fans were waiting out, and it's cold
Yeah.
at this point. It was cold those last couple days of like shows we were going to. I remember,
Oh yeah.
like,
It was November 1st, so like
it's cold now, but it was pretty chilly, and
But we rolled up like whenever we felt like it. and
the doors
not-
were already open. The lines weren't that bad either night when we were like, they had
No.
already let people in, and I was like, this is fine. Our spots were fine.
I could see.
The crowd sucked though.
Yeah.
To the point on the second night she yelled at the crowd for not moving
She
during
started-
Castle. How embarrassing is that?
She restarted Castle.
She started over because we weren't moving enough. I'm
But
embarrassed for
night
us.
What do you mean we got all 6 encore songs?
That's true. And then
And
the next
then
night,
Madeline Gunn came out and played
honey,
Well, I was trying to say no, she didn't come out. She's
she's
already
been
happened.
out. But Lynn came out for a song that still sounds like she's coming out. Joined Halsey on stage
for a song.
Honey, for a song called Honey. And we had predicted this prior. You had said something, like, I tweeted something a couple weeks beforehand. I was like, so Halsey's been bringing artists out on stage. Who do we think they're going to bring out in Boston? And then our friend Kiana, who unfortunately was not there for that, had predicted Lynn Gunn. And then Kay had said something about Lynn Gunn coming out, and I had said something in real life, but I don't have documentation of it.
Right.
Saying that Lynn Gunn was going to come out, because I was like, what if Lynn Gunn comes out? Because they're friends, and it was been 10 years, and they were supposed to do the Manic tour and all this other
Boston.
shit. And she's home, and Lynn's from here, and all this other stuff. And then it happened.
Yay.
What was our other option? Who else would have come out?
Someone
Someone made a joke, and I forget who it was.
I said Benson Boone.
Benson Boone. Joe was I was like, there's no way that he's not on tour right now. Benson Boone is crazy because he's not from Boston at all.
No, I just
Why
said
did
that
you say
to
that?
say that.
Okay, I'm so what if you had been right?
Moonbeam ice cream
No.
with Halsey. That
No.
would've been horrible.
Oh my god.
What if you backflipped and killed us? Killed the people on the barricade.
This is for camping, and this is for stinking. And then he backflips and like just knocks them the fuck out. I have no problem with people camping. People do it for everything. But like, again, if you're
It gets to a point.
It gets to a point, and also if you're not gonna like rally and actually have a good time, and you're gonna like give everybody dirty looks for trying to have fun around you when you reek and you're tired.
Like, you gotta bring snacks.
What is the point? What is the point of being on barricade if you're not going to give the energy of someone who, like, should be in the front of the crowd? Because you set the pace for everyone behind you.
And especially with Halsey, like, it is known that, like, they, like, see you. Like, it, like, somebody
We've
tweeted,
been pointed
like,
at.
if you think that Halsey made eye contact with you, she did.
Horrifying to
Somebody tweeted
think
that.
about.
Like, and it's like, oh my god, and like, it happened when I was on barricade in June, and it was amazing. And I have a video that I was taking during Control, and it literally looked like they pointed right at my camera, which, like, it could have been anyone's, but like,
The Lululand, it's fine.
it's fine.
They were
I'm
looking at
having
us.
fun, you
But,
know?
like, if you don't move, and again, you embarrass me in front of, like, an artist I'm here to have fun with, and I'm trying to have fun, and you're going to ruin my fun, I'm going to piss on you. That's not what I meant to say. You're going...
maybe don't do that.
No! Speaking of piss, Dan and Phil came out as a couple.
Oh my god, hard launch. That's why we're wearing matching shirts, a la
This
Dan and
is
Phil.
this is in honor of our favorite twinks coming out as a couple. We knew Dan and Phil were gay, and we kind of suspected that they were together, but we didn't know. And I'm gonna make this very clear: I was not one of those people that was like, well, I wasn't a fanny. I never was. I was always like, I'm gonna respect their boundaries because I am an advanced 15-year-old. And
especially because
I don't do real
people.
person fan fiction.
Yeah.
I don't do real person shipping. I don't do this. I don't do that. Boy, oh boy, have I been wrong before. Taylor and Haley, I'm looking at you. But this one felt really good because deep down I think we all kind of figured that.
Yeah, but we
like,
want to respect the privacy
right.
until they were ready to say something.
But I never thought they would. I don't think I ever imagined.
I didn't think they would go like this far the other way. Like the whole
Yeah.
Hard Launch podcast, they're being so fucking like explicitly sexual, and it's so funny too because they were like,
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Because like, and a lot of it was because YouTube was demonetizing them and
Boo.
like, you know, making it impossible for them to make money. And like, as soon as they had come out as gay
yeah,
originally, and like,
and they like canceled this thing that Dan was gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know all the details.
like
but
Dan like went off on them pretty much, and they were pretty much like, oh well, we're gonna blacklist you, and you're not gonna make any money anymore, and we're gonna find any reason we can to restrict and demonetize you. So they did that. So they were like, and then everybody got really mad about the Patreon because they started a Patreon because they need a way to supplement that, and then they're like, well, in return, we give you all this explicit stuff. We're not gonna censor ourselves. And
thought it was
also,
the
we're
greatest
gay and a
deal.
couple together, so, like, YouTube's not really gonna like that
Right.
once it gets
I was so
out of clickbait. Like, once they can't monetize, like, the shock value of them coming out together,
yeah.
they're gonna blacklist them again. So, anyway, they made a Patreon. People got mad, but they were like, YouTube's demonetizing us. If you want us to be able to live,
Like
we have to make a Patreon. And
And
yes, I am subscribed to the Patreon.
The highest tier
Before
only
you
being
ask.
like $10 a month too. I was like, well, fuck yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna
duh.
support them. I mean, I've been a fan for like 12 years now.
Crazy.
Like, I've grown up. Like, when I say it feels like 2015 again this year, I mean it.
Seeing
Crazy.
all of the bands we were huge fans of pretty much in 2015, with the exception of Paramore, obviously, but to see My Chemical Romance and 21 Pilots and Fall Out Boy, Badlands, Halsey, and then have Dan and Phil come out and then have them tell us that they wanted to do the text post from Tumblr for real, but it didn't happen because the guy who answered the phone has no idea what a meme is. So he foiled our chances of getting No But Seriously Imagine It during when we were young, when Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance were at the same festival. And I think Dan and Phil actually went to that festival anyway.
Yeah.
But they had called around and tried to...
Like, they...
Are you kidding? What year is it, guys? Guys! I'm not over it, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Well, especially because one piece of the equation there also came back from the dead, which shouldn't have happened.
Let's not.
And I
Should
don't
not.
want to know what's gonna happen because people are forgetting
So
badly.
No, we've both dropped our phones in this podcast.
Yeah, we're even now.
So what keeps happening is people keep forgetting why things, are the way that they are, and then just completely ignoring them when things like this happen. So, like, Panic at the Disco, Brennan Urie, bad dude, right? Bad dude. Really,
Bad dude.
like, shitty dude, has accusations of being racist, transphobic, sexually abusive, and, like, harassing people and all this other shit, and including former bandmate Ryan Ross, who... for the most part, wrote the album that turned 20 years old this year, that Mr. Brennan Urie then performed in full to a crowd of people who do not give a fuck that he is a bad person and went for nostalgia's sake, and then proceeded to butcher every single song.
Oh my god.
Because he's doing backflip. Like, the Mormon backflip is a crazy conspiracy that I just can't get over. Benson Boone,
It's real.
Brennan Urie... Even average Mormons, that's how they impress girls, is they backflip. Like, this is the thing that they do, because they can't do anything inherently sexual. Let's do a fucking backflip!
Right?
Dallin Weeks, where's your backflip? I need to see it. Josh Dunn was literally put into retirement by the Mormon backflip. Anyway.
Well, I mean, he's pregnant now, so
he's pregnant. He doesn't want to hurt the baby. But he can drum, though.
Yeah, it's good for the baby.
Drumming's good for the baby. But they decided to bring Brendan Urie back into the public eye, and he decided to just botch my favorite Panic at the Disco album that was entirely
his.
No, he didn't have really any sort of hand in making that.
He had no right.
Creatively, at least, maybe physically, but like definitely didn't come up with any of those lyrics or those ideas by himself.
I bet he doesn't even know who Chuck Palahniuk is.
Oh my god.
I just looked at his name, so it reminded me. It's right there.
I forget sometimes that the reason he is my favorite author is because of this stupid fuck-ass band. Anyway, horrible thing that happened. But yes, he did perform the entirety of A Fever You Can't Sweat Out in full, and then started promoting a 20-year anniversary box set, and also now is on Spotify and YouTube for free. And now my
Live in Denver
box set is worthless.
Damn. It's okay. No,
because now it's going to be on
it has
vinyl.
Better cover.
It has better cover, and it's also a cooler design, and everything looks like it has heart because it was made in 2005, not 2020-25.
Yeah.
2020-25. Yep, that's what I meant.
Yes, that's where we are.
We never finished the rollout for Haley.
We got distracted.
We got a little distracted. We started talking about the entirety of our year. Haley Williams then proceeded to ask people to order
oh god, we're still in August.
the songs into playlists, and then she took those into account. And then she did a bunch of side quests. So she went on stage with, okay, let's see if we can do this. Turnstile, Rico Nasty,
Bleachers,
H2O, oh my god. Deftones? That was way earlier, but like still. Deftones.
I don't know what else.
Oh my god, she went on stage with so many people. What are we doing? David Byrne.
Yeah. Just popping up out of nowhere.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper was last year, but she was doing a bunch of shit last year. But then she like tenfold, and then like made songs with J-Som, and at the beginning of the year was with Night Party and Moses Sumney, and obviously Turnstile and
David Byrne. There's 2 of them.
David Byrne won for Twitches or
Twits.
The Twits, which is a Roald Dahl adaptation, whatever. And then the other one was for David Byrne's album, and then there's one speculated with Biba Doobie that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
She did a cover of her grandfather's song Friends or Lovers, which was crazy. That came out a couple weeks ago, last week, something like that. I don't know.
That's a local file.
That's a local file. Oh my god, she's just been doing shit consistently all year. On top of releasing her own album and doing interviews, and then
so many interviews.
So many goddamn interviews.
There's
With like things you wouldn't expect her to be. Good Hang Tomorrow. With Amy Poehler.
Go.
And I'm so excited. I really hope I have a snow day so I can listen to it.
I work 9 to 5.
We end the year next week with a Paris show. And I am so excited because it is the 10-year anniversary of White Noise, which is their first full-length album.
Paris was the first show we went together to.
That too. Oh my god. Together to with. When
do how do?
I don't even remember. Was that for Use Me or was that for Evergreen? I still haven't listened to that album.
Me, I think, because it was 2021. It was like right after like COVID and.
That was the first show that we went to after COVID, I think, or mine at least.
That was my first show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Weird night, but.
Very weird night because we hadn't even started officially.
No,
we weren't officially together. We were like talking.
We had hung out like 2 days before for the first time,
and then we found out we were both going to this show. But you were going with someone else, and I didn't have someone I was going with.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll just go, and like this was the first time I planned on like going to a show by myself, and I didn't go by myself.
It was your first 21 show.
That
like
too.
You were 21 and you had a vodka Red Bull and you let me have a sip of it and I was like, am I gonna get in trouble? Because I was still only 20.
Yeah, they're gonna ask you for your. They don't give a fuck. It was also was that at the Royale?
House of
no,
Blues.
That was at House Blues, which like they don't care either. And that's where we're seeing Hayley Williams in April next year, which
I'm so scared.
Thank God.
I need to lock the fuck in. If anything goes wrong that night, I'm gonna be so mad.
Why would you even put that into the?
Because that's what my life is.
No! 2026 is going to be a good year, okay? 2025 was hectic. I wouldn't say it was bad. I would say it was
hectic.
A lot. It was overwhelming.
Chaos.
It was a mess. It was chaotic and scary. But I don't think it was bad.
No, it was.
I didn't have a bad time. Well, most of the time. I had a few my
I've
dog is suffering
fucked
from a
up
double
year.
ACL tear right now. Like both of his back legs are fucked. So the end of the year is hitting me in the face. Mercury retrograde just ended, so that's probably part of it was that. And I hate to be superstitious astrology guy, but like, oh my god, the last couple weeks kicked me in the face. Like, I don't know why. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, retrograde and PMDD, man, don't recommend.
And I also have finals.
Fuck. And, you know,
Yay!
Working Black Friday in retail is
my Black Friday was awesome. I was so bored.
Bad. I just got to hide in the back and pack shipments all day, so it was really nice, actually.
No one goes to, like, I'm going to be honest, Black Friday is like a mall thing. Like, for the most part, mall and, like, tech stores. Like, the people who are going to look for deals are going to look for deals at, like,
Lowe's.
Best Buy. Lowe's?
Did you see the Lowe's stuff? They had, like, this really cool, like, goodie bag, like a goodie bucket, and like there was a lot of nice things that
the hardware store.
Yeah, and then there was also like a bucket you could find and you get $2,000 worth of vouchers for appliances. Yeah, like it was a whole thing. Like people like lined up at Lowe's to like try to find this ticket. Anyway,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I had no idea. See, I don't go shopping like that.
No.
The only thing I did, and this wasn't even on Friday, it was on Wednesday. I went to the dispensary in the morning after my first class, and I was one of the first 100 people there, and I guess they were giving out free hoodies, so I got a free hoodie.
Yeah.
So I was sick. And then they were like, "Oh, enter a raffle, and you could win prizes." And one of the prizes was like a 500 or a something, $250 gift card or $500. I don't remember.
Hell yeah.
To the dispensary, and I was like,
thank you.
that one.
It's like the episode of The Middle I just watched where Sue puts in like every single raffle and every contest, and she always wins them.
I love her.
Yeah.
Sue deserves better.
Sue Heck, I love you.
So what are our predictions for next year besides Haley Williams
on SNL?
Oomph Meetup 2026?
Well,
On SNL,
see.
yes, I would love that. I would say season finale if we are hoping and praying. Or when does
No, I need it to be sooner than that.
Well, yeah. Okay, so second half of the season premiere
Yeah,
when they come back from break, which will be
in January.
January. Did they have one last night?
No, well, so last night was Sunday. Just kidding. No, it comes back on this coming Saturday
Oh, okay.
with someone.
Don't know who.
Yeah.
Yes, Haley on SNL is a prediction that I'm putting into the atmosphere right now. What else?
I think
Haley
Fob
Williams Grammy
9.
sweep.
Grammy sweep.
What did you say?
Fob 9
Interesting.
could be real next year.
Are we finally getting MCR 5?
I know. I was just gonna say that they fuck around and release the Paper Kingdom for real. Because what do you mean they're playing? We heard, but I have to circle back to that. By the way, what do you mean they played War Beneath the Rain, bro?
For us in Boston. Yay. That was crazy. Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh. Did
Anyway.
you guys hear that?
ASMR.
Oh. Stop it.
Sorry, my bad. Trigger warning.
It's a little late now.
We'll edit it. We'll fix it in post.
No, I'm too lazy for that.
Yeah. You think Watsky will move?
He's teasing. Watsky
Yeah.
is teasing. I think he's sick of me. I've always thought he's sick of me. I've met the man like 6 times.
Oh my god.
And every time I just embarrass myself somehow. Or I think I embarrass myself somehow.
I
think
so.
he could move. I don't know if it would be like a full-length album.
No, like even just a single or something.
Yeah, I hope he puts his Tommy Designer stuff on streaming at some point. Because I have it on Bandcamp, but I don't use Bandcamp like that. So,
Right.
I don't know. Ideally, he would
Yeah.
move. So who
What's
didn't
the
move this year that we think is I'm assuming, sensing a New Citizen album soon.
Well, I mean, Matt was talking about it that they
Right.
were recording, and it's probably like almost done at this point. It's been 2 years since the last album now, November 23.
Was that November?
Yeah,
It was October.
or somewhere around there. I don't know.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago though.
Fall, but yeah, Citizen should come back with a new album. Not hopeful for a Paramore album, but I'm still gonna say it because I want it.
So like, what the fuck is going on with that? Was it Sweden
yeah,
with the festival using a picture of Paramore to probably tease Haley's solo set, which is not cool.
they just don't. People don't
Luckily,
associate
yeah, no.
it correctly. Like they think that it's just Paramore. Like I don't know.
Right. If they used a picture of just Haley, they would still think it's Paramore, but like at least the festival would have covered their asses. Using a picture of Paramore implies that Paramore is going to be there.
Like Taylor
Which
York's
is
not
just-
being there.
Not gonna happen.
No.
At all. And I hate to be
'Cause,
the one
like,
to tell you guys this because
there's
there are some really hopeful people out there.
right, and like there's so many good pictures from recently that they could have used.
So many. Even if
Like-
you just used one of the single covers, it would make more
Uh,
sense than what the fuck you just did.
There's
Use the
17
album cover. What are we doing? Her face is everywhere.
She's been in a million magazines again lately. Like all these good photo shoots came out. Like what are
Mad
we
annoying.
doing?
I don't know. And we're going to use a picture that's like 2 years old, 3 years old, something like that.
Her hair's not even orange anymore. That's the wrong person.
There are 2 other people in that picture. Also, 21 Pilots is on that board. I don't know if you saw that.
Wait.
Like right next to them, yeah.
I didn't see that. Wait.
Yeah, so confusing because 21
Do
Pilots
I
is...
have to go to Sweden?
No.
Bold.
No, we do not have to go to... We're not going to Sweden.
Imagine seeing
No.
Haley and 21 Pilots.
We didn't go to Australia in 2014. We're not going to Sweden now. Sorry.
I was 13 then. I couldn't. A kangaroo.
Well,
would
you
eat
can't
me.
now.
You're not my mom. You're not my dad. Oh my god.
You want to talk about your credit card debt real quick on the podcast? I don't think so.
I paid it off
with a loan. Anyway, no, we are not going to Sweden. We do not go to Sweden. We do not need to go to Sweden.
I was joking.
I know. I would love to go to Sweden. That would be so fun and cool.
I don't think so. I don't want to get midsummered.
Okay. Well,
I would, because I'm very susceptible to drugs.
Well, this is gonna make me trip.
Oh, cool. Oh, fuck.
Oopsies.
Florence Pugh.
I don't know. Maybe she'll address it on Good Hang tomorrow.
I forgot about it. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's all the concerts we had.
We have 3 already scheduled. Something in the Way, Matt and Haley.
Yeah.
So far. And they're just going to keep smacking me in the face. We also saw the Basement Yard this year. That was really fun. We didn't wait outside for them again because I got really drunk and couldn't drive.
You had to work in the
and
morning.
I had to drive. No, I didn't have to drive. You drove.
Yeah, I couldn't.
We had to sit in the parking lot for like half an hour before either of us were coherent enough.
Well, because she did it again.
Yeah, we got accidentally doubled.
Yeah, accidental double, you know? It's like an accidental curly, but not as fun.
Kind of fun if you're like okay with it.
Well, if you don't have to be anywhere in the morning.
Right, or that night. I was so tired by the time we got home.
Yeah, it was rough. You ended up sleeping over, didn't you?
Yep. And I was going to be late for class that day anyway because I was supposed to, or late for work because I was supposed to register for classes. And then I couldn't register for classes because I didn't have a shot, but I did have the shot, and it doesn't matter. I got the classes I needed. Doesn't matter.
Yay.
So I was like an hour and a half late for work because I had already told them that I was going to be late for work. And then I was like, I'm going to take advantage of this and be as late as I humanly can.
I'm like, oh, well, you have a life.
Well, I was irresponsible. I got drunk an hour.
Well,
I got drunk and then I slept an hour away from
Well, we didn't
my
ask
job.
for doubles, so.
True.
I don't know. Anyway. It's been an hour and 25 minutes.
We did it. We did a podcast. If I don't see you again, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and Black Friday or whatever the fuck.
And all the holidays.
Everything else, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
What are your predictions for next year, whether they be pop culture related or otherwise? What are your personal goals? Please let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll see you again before the year ends. Probably not. Knowing me and my inability to commit to anything. So, do you have anything left to say?
No.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.